In this video we'll be covering the humble beginnings and development of the hand grenade, and diving into the not-so-simple origins of this iconic weapon. It's a little-known fact that the hand grenade can trace its roots back to well before the development of gunpowder, seeing use as early as 717 AD, in the form of rudimentary incendiary grenades appearing in the Eastern Roman Empire. They were made using a concoction called Greek fire. Historians believe it was based on a mixture of naphtha and quicklime. It was shot from a form of ancient flamethrower and used to hose enemy ships, setting them alight during naval battles. Byzantine soldiers learned that the Greek fire could not only be thrown by these early primitive flamethrowers, but could also be hurled at the enemy in ceramic jars and glass containers. The use of these explosive missiles soon spread east to the Muslim world, and by the 10th century, was seeing widespread use in China and Japan, as well as the Mongolian Empire. The first sightings of what we would consider the common hand grenade was in China during the Song dynasty, known as Zhen Tian Lei or sky-shaking thunder. Chinese soldiers packed gunpowder into ceramic and metal containers with fitted fuses and used a lighting stick to ignite the explosive before it was thrown. The first cast iron grenades appeared in Europe in 1467, where their initial role was with the besieging and defense of castles and fortifications, and by the mid-17th century, infantry known as grenadier began to emerge in the armies of Europe, who specialized in close-quarters fighting, mostly with the use of grenades in fierce melee combat. Surprisingly, the development of the hand grenade wouldn't see hardly any progress for hundreds of years, as the device was so very simple and versatile, being able to change the potency of the weapon simply by changing the interior components, like the mixture of gunpowder, or the type of shrapnel stashed inside. By the turn of the 20th century, the ineffectiveness of the available types of hand grenades, coupled with their levels of danger to the user and difficulty of operation, meant that they were regarded as increasingly unreliable pieces of military equipment, and in 1902 the British War Office announced that hand grenades were obsolete and had no place in modern warfare. But within only 2 years, following the success of improvised grenades in the trench warfare of the Russo-Japanese War, a British observer of the conflict, General Aylmer Haldane, quickly made a reassessment, and the British Board of Ordnance was instructed to develop a practical and safer-to-use hand grenade. A man named Nils Waltersen Aasen, a Norwegian sergeant, invented a design in 1906 Norway while serving in the Oscarsborg fortress. He began his experiments and then received a patent for it in England soon after, developing what would be considered the first modern hand grenade, and paving the way for further development of the weapon. The first modern grenade manufactured specifically for fragmentation was the Mills bomb, which became available to British frontline troops in 1915. The bomb had a grooved cast iron pineapple texture, with a central striker held by a close hand lever and secured with a pin. The grenade could throw fragments lethally more than 30 meters, longer than the average person could throw the bomb, requiring the user to take cover immediately. Approximately 75 million grenades were manufactured during World War I, and remained in use through to the Second World War. Future developments would see the grenade transform technologically, taking on many different roles ranging from anti-tank using a shaped charge to penetrate light vehicle armor, all the way to very sophisticated gas and stun grenades designed to incapacitate without causing permanent injury. That was a quick brief look into the history and origins of the hand grenade. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one.